Hello, world. It's Memorial Day, Monday, May 25th. Forgot what day it was. Um, it's kind of a warm day. Didn't get too cool last night. It's amazing how fast the weather has changed. Less than 2 weeks ago, I was running outside with a jacket and running tights, and this morning I went out with shorts and a t-shirt, and it was quite warm. Threatening to be a kind of a thunderstormy day, which I suppose is okay, as long as we don't get too much rain, because the ground is still pretty saturated. Today's devotional is entitled "Why Bother?" and it's written by Donna Shaper, and she bases it upon Luke chapter 18, verse 1. Then Jesus told his disciples a parable to show them that they should always pray and not give up. And Donna writes, one of my students in the chaplaincy course this spring was a 70-year-old psychoanalyst considering transitioning to a chaplaincy role. She said to the class at the height of the COVID crisis, I woke up this morning and said to myself, why bother to get out of bed? She did get out of bed, showed up to telemeet her first patient, and took a kind of counselor's risk. I took my first patient and she said to me, how are you doing? And I told her I woke up this morning wondering why bother. Then of course I turned the question on her. Why did you wake up this morning? She said, so I could talk to you. That response kept my mature student going. Sometimes we give up prematurely. Sometimes we hang on too long. Sometimes we overfunction. Sometimes it is just hard to function. Sometimes we do too much. Sometimes we do too little. When COVID-19 is all gone and but a faint memory, I wonder what story we will tell about ourselves. And Donna's prayer. Oh God, help us to be the subject of the story we tell about ourselves and not its object. And let us surely receive the gifts others make to our stories. And never to be afraid of our weakness. And never to stop bothering. Amen. Yeah, I suppose sometimes during this coronavirus it can seem difficult to keep going. I mean, why bother? Especially if you're stuck at home isolated, or you're a single person who doesn't live with anyone else and is stuck at home, perhaps a widow or a widower. It gets hard. But I think the reason we bother is because we are meant to live in community. And so on this Memorial Day, if you have some time, think about the people in your life, the people whose lives your life crosses, the people for whom it could make a difference that you bothered and you called them just to say hello, check in to see how they're doing. By all of us taking the opportunity to bother to get up and communicate and connect with others, we can make it through this together. Talk to you soon.